Welcome to Lexington, Kentucky, here in the Bluegrass State, where the hospitality flows freely. Home of the Kentucky Wildcats and the Big Blue Nation, ready for this collision today. This is not your normal matchup, a battle of top 5 teams, 2 forces colliding here near the end of the season. Cannot wait for this one. Big playoff implications. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. How about that for a start? You roll the dice on the opening kickoff and steal a possession. It's a confident move. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll run it from the gun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The Longhorns looking to run some tempo here. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Looking to scramble. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. The game picks up the first down, tackled at the 37. Longhorns come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down.
Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play. Second and long for this offense after the sack. They'll run it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time.
And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Not much on the return, but they snuff out the drive with the takeaway.
Boy, a costly mistake here by the quarterback. Forces that ball into coverage, and the defense comes up with the interception. Hate to see the game start off like this for this offense.
The offense starts in the shadow of their own end zone. Keeping it on the ground here. They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And he will make the first down, tackled at the 26. Back behind the quarterback line at the pistol. And they'll use the ground game here. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Brings up second down.
And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. And is intercepted. Can he take it all the way? Steps out of bounds inside the 10. What a crucial takeaway.
Well, this isn't exactly how we envision this game getting started. You see an interception early, you're thinking, okay, great opportunity. Bang, they throw an interception right back. So everything is even. We can start all over, and the offense comes back out on the field.
The pass is incomplete. He dropped the first down attempt here across the middle. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. On 3rd and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Texas.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination of this quarterback and receiver for a big day.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And the returner will be brought down. Here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession, ended in a pick. He pulls in the catch. And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26. A new set of downs after that completion. Ball handed off. Here's a jet sweep. That's a strong stiff arm. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Receiver makes the grab. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Second down play coming up for this offense. Play action fake, looking to throw. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to cost you.
The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a fourth down. And the punt team now on to kick it away. He's on to boot it away now. Oh, it landed at the 8-yard line, but a lucky bounce into the end zone for a touchback. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Longhorns looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Defense is coming after him.
That is a close call.
There's a timeout on the field. The coach wants the officials to take another look at that one. Thinks he might get an overturn. So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. The Longhorns will line up to kick it away. Offense goes backwards on this drive. He's on to punt it away now. He'll field it close to midfield. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. The last drive they give up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? That pass is caught. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a first and goal from the 10. The offense sets up for the first and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Second down and goal upcoming. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. And the ball to the ground. It's a turnover.
Well, that's why you do ball security drills almost every single day in practice. You just can't put the ball on the turf like that. But give credit to the defender for the hit, because that's what caused the fumble.
Single back, takes the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
They're going to run it, and the result is going to be a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play for this defense, not only do they get a couple points, they get the football back as well. That should give these guys a spark and some momentum.
Here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. The last possession ended in a costly fumble in plus territory. They can't have another one of those here. And that one's picked off. What a play. Not a long return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out a scoring threat. The offense will take over from the 29. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Now they run a draw play. Football comes out. The offense falls on the fumble. Keeps possession. Longhorns will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Will hand it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Makes a quick catch. They stop him, but it's a first down. Longhorns come to the line. Set of downs. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Tailback takes the handoff again. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Now they get set to kick it away.
This one away.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. There's the handoff. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
He's a wide-open receiver, complete.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. On the run here. Lets it go. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in scouting report. Look at him on film all week. The defensive coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter.
Second down.
So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. And as we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Handoff to the back. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
You know, when the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line, you love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. Because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats. Here comes the point after attempt. PHC is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Kentucky, 9.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. An inside give now from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The Longhorns will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. The catch makes it a more manageable third down. They'll try to run for the first down. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Longhorns will bring their punt team onto the field when he comes for his second punt of the game. Here's the punt, high in the air. And the coverage team ends him in and brings him down. And here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient, precise. So here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. Getting set. Here's second down. And the back now goes in motion. They look to throw it here on second down. Falls incomplete. Broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball.